I think what has happened for many of us is we aren't taught ethical deliberation or critical thinking anymore in the way that in a way that includes animals because they're not so present with us, except for the dogs and cats and rabbits who we live with. Animals are in windowless buildings, in CAFOs, you know, concentrated animal feeding operations, right? Animals have been removed in the way that they used to be in farming, or when you brought your sheep in at night and they went into your house, right? We think about ancient Judaism and early Christianity. We aren't involved in it. It's all outsourced. Most of the cruelty that's happening to animals is outsourced. And so we don't look at it anymore and we aren't faced with it. So our challenge, to kind of wrap this up, our challenge is to have the courage and the insight and the willingness to be able to look at some of the things that have been outsourced or the things that are going on in closed buildings and say, is this okay with me? Is this okay? And if it's not, change our personal behaviors and get involved in changing the massive systems we have. So, I'm not going to throw any religion under the bus, so to speak, for their beliefs. Everybody was trying to work out ethics and continue to try to work out ethics. And being able to help people do that is something that chaplains can do. All right,
Yeah.
I'll wrap that up, Carol. Sorry, I was
thought that was
preaching.
great. No, that was great. That was great. Amen. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think that we engage in ethical deliberation, really. I feel like we inherit things and people say, well, we've been doing this since humanity began, and so I'm going to keep doing it, even though what we're doing today has nothing to do with what we were doing thousands of years ago. And I think it's just so easy to discard the ethical deliberation. And I do think it's missing in our education, critical thinking, moral deliberation, values clarification, things like that.
Yeah.
It really causes us to look at some difficult things.